But anyway, good evening, everybody. My name's Guy. My call sign is Whiskey 5 Charlie Mike Kilo. And you're about to enter into the finest hour of amateur radio for the week. We're fixing to start the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. We gather here on Wednesday evenings and cuss, discuss, and share ideas about keeping these old tube radios on the air. And it's quite interesting from time to time. Well, not from time to time, all the time. And it is a directed net, so please run all your comments, questions, and concerns through the net control at the time. Me being one of them, W5CMK, Lynn, K5LYN down in Austin. We got Jay down in somewhere down there around Alice, I think. KM5QS, and we got Rusty down the road from me here about 60, 70 miles over, just far enough away so he has to keep his antenna cinched up on the east side, keep me from blowing it over. But anyway, got a few folks on the list here, so we'll just start and get done with some of them here. Far, far, far away Texas, WJ5MS. Jim, come on in.
WJ5MS. I think I heard you call me, guys. We swapped back over here with a TS820 with an MC50 microphone and a I don't know, SP220, trying to get out a little bit, and we're out there on 135 feet wire. That's about the size of it here. Back to you there, Guy. That's about all I do it.
All right, Jim. Yeah, the little Kenwood's doing you a good job up here. Lots of good audio coming out of that Kenwood, but don't tell Pistol, he'll get a big head if he thinks somebody said a Kenwood's got good audio. Anyway, I better go ahead and tell y'all what I'm running here. I've got a pair of Drake Twins, a R4B and a T4XB, and I'm running it into a Henry 2KD5, about whatever it'll do, with a little bit of drive. Somewhere between 0 and 1500, I'm sure. And I'm using a Shure 444 microphone up to a double bazooka, a dual band double bazooka at about 45 feet. All right, hey, Doug, I heard you in there a little earlier. W5IS, come on in.
Hey, good evening, Guy, and all the rest of the net. Well, I'm running TR4 tonight myself, Guy. Running barefoot, and I'm showing about 199 watts out of it, so it's looking good. And I am running a dual band double bazooka. You always sounded so good on yours, I went and got one. And a Shure 444 microphone. I ain't got anything else to comment much on, but I still got my other CS830, but I'll check in occasionally on, but probably most of the time I'll be on the Drake, Guy. W5IS.
Well, the Drake's doing you a good job. Yeah, I've had pretty good look out of that double bazooka. It's pretty resonant. Well, I got it tuned right here, and then when I go to 40 meters, it's flat at 72.45, so it works pretty good.
Roger.
All right, good deal, Doug. Maybe we'll see you later this year over at the Shreveport get together. Let's see, K5WOF. I believe that's Dale. Come on in.
Good evening, Boat Anchor Unlimited Net, K5WOF, Dale. Piping in on the Peppermint Drake Twin B-line, and no change with the station, and I'll just hustle right through here so everybody gets a chance, just in case the band goes Tango uniform. So everybody have a fine evening, and look forward to next week. Back to you, Net Control. Thank you, Guy.
All right, Dale. Yeah, your twins and my twins made a direct contact, and I hope mine sounds as good as yours does. Okay, let's jump next to the gentleman that coined the phrase "the finest hour of ham radio all week long." Come in there, Mr. George, KB5TXW. Come on in. Well, I did a good lead up to him, and he ain't there, so we'll come back to George. Let's see, Joseph, EIJ, come on in, Mr. Fuse Blower.
W5CMK, the great master blower and fuse. He taught me everything I knows. Good evening, all you boat anchor guys. This is Joseph, Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo India Juliet in Magnolia. You guys are listening to a Central Electronics 200V. I listen to you guys on a Drake R4 Charlie. Boy, this is half a Drake station. Anyway, I'm like the previous gentleman who said, let's make it short so more can talk. So, Guy, back to you, and thanks for calling Ed. Over.
All right, good deal, Joseph. Yeah, by the way, Tina's up walking, so everything's looking up for us. Tell your young bride I said hello.
Janet
all right,
screaming hello.
WK5R Rusty, come on in. Well, it sounds like we might have some minor malfunction going on with Rusty there. So, hey, JPH James, come on in.
You calling me, Guy? Guy, you calling me?
Well, I did, Rusty. I mean, the man must be going south fast because I can barely hear you.
Hey, Guy, I got you. It's okay. Go ahead and move on.
Y'all copy me?
I hear you fine, Rusty.
Yeah, go ahead, Lynn, get him.
All right, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Coy.
Yeah, Lynn, go ahead and grab Rusty.
Yeah, I guess it's going to get weird on us early on. Hey, Rusty, WK5R, go ahead and talk while one of us can hear you, K5LYN.
Okay, Lynn. Yeah, you and Coy were both coming in just fine, and I can hear a guy off to the side there. Good evening, everybody on Boat Anchors. Name's Rusty, WK5R is the call, located halfway between Dallas and Tyler. I'm running the Yaesu FC101EE, the Electro Voice 641 microphone, and driving the Homebrew GS35B at about a kilowatt there into Homebrew Fan Dipole. That's what we got going on there. Thank you, Lynn, and pass it back to Guy.
That's fine, Rusty. Doing a great job. Sounded good. Back to you, guys.
Okay, thanks, Lynn. Let's see. JPH James, you still in there?
Yeah, I'm still here, but Guy, just move on. I'm not on a boat anchor, but good evening to all. Love it.
Okay, well, if that's the way you want to be, then just be electric, transistorized type stuff. All right, good evening again, everybody. My name's Guy. My call sign is Whiskey 5 Charlie Mike Kilo. And if you're hearing me, you want to check in with the Boat Anchors Net, please space them out, listen up, and come slowly with your call sign suffix, please.
K5 Bravo Charlie November Mike Kilowatt WA4 PMK.
London, Yokohama, London.
Gulf Fox Oscar.
Charlie Delta. This is Charlie B5RON.
I can't even write that fast.
Yeah, well, I got some of them anyway. All right, BCN, go ahead, Coy.
Yeah, W5CMK and an SK5BCN. Well, hello, Guy, and everybody. Appreciate you getting me in there. We're running the 0520S, driving 811H amplifier and a dipole antenna and a little Howell HM5 mic. So everybody have a good evening. We'll hold it long because I know we'll get through some before the band goes out. Good to hear everybody. W5CMK, K5BCN, 73.
All right, good deal, Coy. Sounding good. Got an X-ray radio. Come on in. Maybe so. Maybe I got it wrong. X-ray whiskey. We'll try that one.
Yeah, howdy, Guy. I heard you got the B5CMK. Happy to be here for the finest amateur radio of the week. I was doing a perimeter check, but I heard you. So, you're good with time I hear you guys on that race, I think about maybe I should get a break. Anyway, I'm calling just line 30, 132, S135, S3, super dodge. He's got his full up, nothing to warm down, so I think we're doing all good, guys. WB5TSW Bond, 2 left.
All right, good deal, George. Yeah, I figured you was just slightly preoccupied with something else. I knew you'd come on back, but good deal. Thanks for the good report on the Drakes. I got a bunch of them in this room, and I think I've been in negotiations with my wife trying to talk her into making the carport into a Drake museum, but so far I'm doing about as good as President Trump is with the Democrats. But anyway. All right, we got a Papa Mike Kilowatt. Come on in.
Yes, good evening, John W5. I believe it's I'll get your call right in a minute, but doing a good job. Yes, everybody on here sounds very good on the old radios. My name is Terry, and I'm talking on a Kenwood TS830S. I'm using a MC50 microphone on it, and I'm driving a SB201 amplifier that's had most of the mods, and I'm running the Gentron Super Tuner into a 4-to-1 balun outside the shack, going into balance line up on a homemade 135-foot dipo up about 55 feet at the ATEX. So that's the station here, and thank you very much for the net, and doing like I said, a great job there, guy. Over.
Well, thank you, Terry. We just get in here so we can have fun along with everybody else. So the 830 sounded real good. The MC50 is a good match for that. I've got an MC50 up there I use with a TS180, which was, their first go-around with solid state stuff. You got patience, you can make it work. All right, good deal, Terry. Let me bring up, I got MIS and I got EFO. Let me grab Golf Foxtrot Austin.
All right, thought it was Mike, W5CMK. This is WA5GFO. Name's Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee, and I'm in Meno, Oklahoma. Up in the northwest part of the state. I'm using a Swan 700CX tonight. And that's it. Swan 700, got a Heath tuner in between it and inverted V up 60 feet. And that's about it. I've got some other anchors that I'll put on in the coming weeks. I got a hold of a set of Helicrafter twins, so I've got that to look forward to putting on. That's enough for now, and if somebody's got a Drake museum, I've got a Drake 2B I'd like to have a mate for to have a Drake station myself. W5CMK, WA5GFO.
All right, Jerry. Well, the twos, I don't have any of them. The first ones I've got are the threes. I got the CR3 and the RV3.
Guys. WB5CMK, this is WB5 Lima, India Sierra, Allen here in northeast Oklahoma, and we just thought we'd check into the net and run old Kenwood 830 tonight, so I'm going to start checking in more often since I got so many boat anchors down here, but thanks for picking me up, guys, and everybody have a good night, man. I'm just turning it back to you guys. WB5CMK, this is WB5 Lima, India Sierra.
Good deal, Alan. Good to hear you, bud. How's the weather up there?
It's not as cold as it is up north. Well, I heard today that I think it was Wisconsin was up to 50 below.
Yeah, I've been in some of that 30 to 40 below weather back in the 80s when I worked in Wyoming, Mississippi, that place where you want to be. All right, good deal, Alex. Join us any week you can. Hey, Lynn, you want to try and pick up a few K5LYN, W5CMK and boat anchor?
K5, Echo.
KB0 UOA.
KB0 UO, Village.
Hey, how you doing, sir? It's good to hear you. This is K5EF. I'm copying most everybody. You're pretty good tonight, about 15 over 9, running the KWM2 and the 30L1. Good? Oh, nothing. I was over at David's house. He put up another antenna today. I was thinking he might have checked in. Yeah, okay, Lynn. For several years now, we've been having a vintage single sideband and homebrew event over in Jonesboro, Tennessee. And we're moving it to Covington, Louisiana this year, and it's going to be aligned with a local ham fest in Slidell. It's going to be the weekend of July 20th. The vintage sideband and homebrewing part will be on that Friday, that weekend's Friday, and then we'll finish it up in the afternoon of Saturday. And figured a lot of guys might like to go see the spectacular World War II Museum in New Orleans, which is really something to behold. So anyway, we're putting it together, and I'll have more news about it in the coming months, guys. Oh, I'm good. Thanks, Lynn, 73.
Good evening, Lynn. It's KB0 UA Steve, Wichita. You're sounding really good here in Wichita. Good signal. Well, I'm on the Kenwood 830F and Marathon amp. And my ground mount at MC50 mic. Hope it sounds as good as you're doing on your end. Also, my friend W0SLH here in Wichita, he wants to check in too. KB0 W0SLH.
All right, Lynn. Well, good evening to you, sir. Good evening to everybody here on the net. Kind of the same way here, Lynn. The ones I'm hearing really strong. I've heard all all the drakes and things. And Lynn, as always, you're sounding good up this way. Well, Lynn, I'm on kind of my normal thing here the last few months. I've got the SB 102 heat skid running, and the SB 220 amplifier feeding into my 135-foot inverted V fed with the 450-ohm ladder line through my super tuner. And my super tuner, this heat kit puts about all that tuner wants. Oh boy! Anyway, that's the station here, Lynn. I'll let you get on with it because I know the band's crazy. Everybody have a great night, and thanks for letting me on here with the boat anchors. KB0, you owe that. Well, I'll make a note of that, but boy, I don't know. That's a ways off. I'm nursing this shoulder I tore up back before Thanksgiving, so I haven't been to work since then, and hopefully one of these days I'll get healed up and go back to work, and they probably won't let me off in July. There you go. There you go. All right, have a good night. Thanks, KB0, you owe that.
Right, this is W0, you able to copy me? Then here's Mike, location Wichita, using the Kenwood TS520 to a home base double bazooka that's using 300 ohm twin lead on the leg. Over. Roger. Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing hooked up to an amp. I'm trying to get some cables made up to get it a little bit higher. No, I just acquired this 520 and not doing too much outside because you only got down to 10 degrees last night, probably the same low tonight, so I'm not going outside for a while.
Roger, man. I'm on a CR3 tonight, super radio. Keep it short because the band is kind of flaking out on it. I'm running about 1,000 watts to my home crew amplifier that's running up here 4-400. Anyway, yeah, 5-0, back to control. Yeah, it's been probably here. Roger. Yeah, 5-0, back to control. KA5, Zulu Papa Delta.
KM5QS, WA5EIJ, you're net control. Rusty, can you hear WA5EIJ? Sorry, Lynn. KM5QS, you're now net control. Lynn, QS is net control. K5LYN, WA5EIJ, KM5QS is not control. WA5EIJ, KM5QS is net control, over. Nick, can you relay K5EF?
Man, I can barely hear you, Joseph. You're way down. They're like S4.
Well, if you could if you can get to Lynn, would you please advise that KM5QS is now net control?
I don't know if I can hear him.
KM5QS, WA5EIJ, carry on.
WA5GFO here's him. Roger, roger. K5LYN, this is WA5GFO, relaying for KM5QS. He wants to tell you that he will take it for a while, and we'll get back to you in a couple of minutes. KM5QS, go ahead.
All righty, thank you. Thanks to everybody on the net for the ones who can hear me anyway. This is David in Shepherd, Texas, KA9 Zulu Papa Delta, and I'm on the Dream. The D-Line Twin and an L4DM running around 800-900 watts into an inverted as well as a standard V antenna, and a Lollipop 2104. And I'll get out of here quick so you can get some other ones in. KA5 GTD back in net control.
Okay, then. Well, it's all fine. The most is not that good.
WB5L, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Jay? Roger, roger, I copied that. K5LYN, WA5GFO.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, KM5QS says he's dead in the water down there. The band's gone away for him. I've been able to hear almost everybody. A couple of them are really, really light, but everybody else seems to be coming in good to northwest Oklahoma. So anyhow, back to you, Lynn, WA5GFO.
Well, I hear you fine, Gary. This is one of those weird situations, you know, where we're kind of lost. Hey, why don't you put out a call, see if anybody wants to watch boat anchors tonight?
Oh, golly, well, thank you. It's an honor. This is WA5GFO asking if there's anyone out there that would like to check into the boat anchor net. Please come now.
Whiskey 5, X-Ray United.
Okay, that was pretty fast, but I think I copied a Charlie Sierra and a Kilo Victor and an X-Ray United. So the Charlie Sierra, would you come again, please?
Yeah, Roger. Whiskey Alpha 5. Well, Foxtrot Oscar with a Kilo Lima 7 Charlie Delta. You copy?
Roger, Roger. KL7 Charlie Delta. You're 5 and 9 in the Northwest Oklahoma.
Okay, you got a great signal down here as well. I'm in New Braunfels, Texas, north of San Antonio. My name is Mike. Nice to know you several hours ago. And tonight I'm running a gate 2 Papa Tango 901 Delta Mike. Delta 1978. It's a hybrid rig. I have the master speaker. And the monitor scope, the YO100. I'm running that through coax up to inverted V, about 25 feet. Microphone is, I have mic built my go-to. And that's it. My listeners out there, I'm hearing you really good. A few people still good. A lot of them have gone south of me the past year. Anyway, that's it from here. Whiskey Alpha 5. Golf Foxtrot Oscar, Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta.
Oh, roger that. Well, you've got a great signal up here. Let's see, the notes. Mike, yeah, in New Brussels, I think you said, Texas. So, running an FT901, 1978 vintage, with a monitor, a YO100, and matching speaker, I think, also. So, anyhow, well, good to hear you. Good signal up here. Okay, if I could move on to the Kilo Victor station. Please come again. Maybe Kilo X-Ray? Kilo Echo 7, Kilo. Sorry, you know, there was 3 pretty fast. But, yeah, KE7KK, come in here and tell us what you're running. Well, I don't know. Link, can you hear Bill?
He's an old friend of ours from Vintage Sideband on 20 meters. No, I don't hear him, but I know he is. Tell him I say hello.
Well, he's doing the same to you, Lynn. So, Bill, hello, and Lynn, hello. Out of Rapid City, running a Collins 380. All right. Well, nice signal down here into Northwest Oklahoma. Thanks for checking in. Let's see, one other one, an X-Ray United. Come again, please.
This is Whiskey 5, X-Ray United, W5XU. Name is David, Delta Alpha Victor India Dog. And running Drake Sea Line, manufactured in 1966, to a L4B and to a dipole up 60 feet. Location is in Covington, Louisiana. Things are real scratchy here. You're coming in quite loud, 5 over. This is W5XU, Greg.
All right, David. I didn't look at the meter on this Swan, but it's pretty stiff. But copy-wise, you're Q5 all the way. Nice signal with the Drake Sea Line here. Maybe 66, and puts 20-foot dipole out of Covington, Louisiana. A good copy up here, David. Thanks for coming in. Lynn, those are the three that I heard. I think there's some others. You want me to put out another call?
Yeah, as long as you and I can hear each other, let's go for it. Go ahead and pick up anybody you can hear.
All right. This is WA5GFO for the Boat Anchors Net. Taking more check-ins. Come now.
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
Okay, just before Jay quit, and I think you heard him, there was a WB5L up there in Arkansas. You want to give him a try?
Sure. WB5L, are you out there? I may be too close. I don't know. WB5L, WA5GFO.
WJ5ML.
K5M at WB5L. I'm on the 8:30 tonight, and no amplifier. My Drake has quit working on me, so we haven't took it down and looked at it. But I just want to say hello. I can't hardly hear the net control at this time, so I'm redirecting back to you, Jim, and good to hear everybody on the Boat Anchor Net, WB5L.
All right, Glenn, good to hear you, and always nice to hear you up there on that end of the world. Back to net, I don't know how many of y'all heard Glenn, but he's on a 8:30 and sounding pretty fine. It's just bad man, that's the way it goes. Back to net.
Go ahead, Gary. If you can hear some more people, pick them up.
Okay, all right. We'll keep at it. This is WA5GFO for the Boat Anchor Net. Got the check-in. Come now. Okay, I think I got a Whiskey Alpha 6, Alpha Foxtrot. Did he come back?
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
That was Whiskey Alpha 5, Alpha Sierra, I think. Whiskey Alpha 5, Delta Sierra.
All right, we can do that. WA5DSS. Yeah, I can talk to you. This is WA5GFO. Come in and tell us what you got. Roger Bill. Yeah, he came up that time, a little bit better signal that time, but just propagation. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was it. Is there anyone else that would like to check in? Come now. Well, I swear there's an Alpha Foxtrot in there, and I copied a K5AXW. Oh gosh, there were some others. Sorry, fellas. let me take the K5AXW, please. Your name and QTH and your rig. Over. That's right, K5AXW. This is WA5GFO. Well, copy your NCX200 and your FL2100. I have a 2100 also hooked up to an 820 Kenwood, so I'll put it on there sometime. All right, thanks for coming in. Let me see, there was a London United. Would you come with your call? Well, maybe there wasn't. How about an Alpha Alpha?
Whiskey Alpha, Oscar, WA5AO, go.
Yes, sir, go ahead. Well, thanks for having me, Lynn. Pass it right back to you. This is WA5GFO.
Pre-check. Yeah, Lynn, this is crazy. It's Mike, Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta. You were 20 over at the beginning. You went down into the noise, and in the last 5 to 10 minutes, as the fellow said there, Gary, all of a sudden the E layer, I guess he was talking about, kicked in, and the short stuff started coming in. It started with the guy out of Kerrville. I started hearing him, and then it just, all the short ones started coming up. Anyway, I forgot to tell everybody when I checked in that I am running a little bit of power. I have the Sugar Baker 201 amplifier, so I'm putting out about 500 watts, something like that. Anyway, I just want to let you know the short stuff is back. K5LYN, KL7, Charlie Delta. Yeah, actually, if you want to take a few minutes, I have a Hammerland Super Pro 600, a military version. It was a Signal Corps, U.S. Army Signal Corps, and issued in 1952. And I was having a few problems with it, and it would work good for about 15, 20 minutes, and then it's just like you turned it off. And so anyway, I figured it was an audio problem, so I pulled the final audio amplifier to 6V6 and a couple of other preamplifier tubes that led into it. And the 6C4, one of the front-end audio amplifiers was bad, and I replaced that, and it's working great. So I'm ready to paint the case or the cabinet and slip it in there, and I'll have a good Boat Anchor AM receiver. By the way, it's had a product detector put in it, so it's also good for single sideband. And I'm still working on the Central Electronics 100 with Nick's help down there, and I don't have it right yet, but I'm going to keep working at it. I'm not going to let it beat me. That's about it, Lynn, K5LYN, KL7 Charlie Delta. You got a great signal tonight, Lynn. Absolutely. 100 pounds, really gigantic, and it's even more than that when you put it in the cabinet, because the cabinet weighs about 25 or 30.
Anybody out there trying to put out a call and pick up the boat anchor station, let me know you're there. K5LYN.
WJ5MS. Guy is in there, Lynn. You're just not hearing him. Go ahead. Guy called.
Okay, Jim, go ahead and break this section. Get up, Jim.
Anybody else want to check in with the boat anchors unlimited? Your call sign number, please.
AAA was calling you, Lynn.
Well, there's some remnants of some signals in there, but not sure if I can get them out. So, anyway, I think you just tell me the motion on it. Let's call it tonight.
Okay, Guy. Lynn, Guy didn't hear a response. I heard a little bit of something, but I couldn't make it out. He said that pass it back around your direction. He's installing his own bow tie over there. Whoa, did you hear me, Lynn?
Hey, there's no reason for anybody to call me that I can't hear. You guys pick up people you can hear, okay?
When Guy gave it up, for you to put a bow tie on it.
I got news for you, George. I am on flex. Same mic, too.
Well, we all linked up over here tonight.
Well, I don't know who's got it. Let me do one. Anybody left out there that can hear my melodious voice, come now or forever hold your peace. Another round here for the wonderful night of boat anchors. Come all, one and all, but come very slowly.
WB5RON. He said it's his last try. He's been calling quite a while.
Somebody in Florida.
If you're hearing him, I did not hear Ron. I heard a couple of real live stations, but I couldn't make them out. Maybe Ron's one of them. Ron, if you're hearing me or the other gentleman, come on and make one. Finishes, I can't hear.
Did you copy that?
No, I just said pick him up when he finishes because I can't hear him.
Okay, he finished. He said he was on a Sugar Baker 100, SB100 barefoot with an electric voice microphone, and I didn't catch his name, but his call is Whiskey Baker 5, Romeo Oscar November. That's J5RON. I copy him. Okay, nothing great. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Ron's up in Oklahoma. I know who he is. And, okay, on the Sugar Baker tonight, usually he's on his Trusty Swan, and always sounded good. I assume he does tonight. I'm going to put it back up to you, Lynn, and or do you want me to holler at Rusty?
You're doing a fine job. Carry on. I don't need to if I don't like it.
Rusty, can you copy WJ5MS? All right. Make one. See what you pull out of the woodwork here. We'll get to it.
Tie ribbon on says Jim. I had one out there, but I couldn't make him out.
Was that another station wants to come on in here? You got some pretty good ears there. Why don't you make one? I say you have some pretty good ears there. Why don't you make one call and see what you drag in? Well, I had a 430 for about a year after they come out, and I love that old radio. It finally died on me. It needs to get some work done, but we'll get around to it. Too many other irons in the fire. Jay, excuse me, Lynn, I think we've run its course here. And I may have fooled around and lost Lynn again. Joseph, Rusty, anybody hearing Lynn?
WJ5ES does not. WK5R does not.
And I already know. Guy don't hear it. Jay, are you back? Well, guys, it's been a whole lot of fun, and I think we might as well just close it up. Nobody can hear hardly anybody, and it keeps going long, and then back short, and then back long, and back short. This is trashy band. So enjoyed everybody, hearing everybody tonight, and look forward to hearing you at the same time, same place next week. More of this. Good night, guys.
WA5A Alpha 5 Alpha Alpha Oscar from Whiskey Bravo 5 Tango X-ray Whiskey.
I can hear you, George, but you're mighty weak.
You good shape way down south there, George.
Thanks all. Keep my own way.
Hey, y'all got a Florida station trying to call y'all in there.
I heard Lynn come back in there. I don't know. Well, I did a week exit a while ago, and Then about the time the band changes, and we got guys saying, "Oh, I hear somebody over here."
Well, this is actually, we struggle to it out, but we all work very well done.
Well, I cheated and got this radio with lots of extra things. Good. And as far as I'm concerned, just because we said quit, that don't mean somebody out there wants to make one. Get after it.
Oh, well, it was great. That's way up north.
Pretty doggone close, Lynn. And I'm on frequency, my frequency anyway.
Okay. Well,
this is a flex. I'm talking on one of them blue pizza boxes now, Lynn. Somebody said somebody out there in Florida wanted to check in. If you're still out there, go ahead. Hell, I guess not. It don't matter. Everybody get in there and talk. It's what it's all about. Just have fun.
I want to wave a hand at Joseph there, WA5EIJ, KL7 Charlie Delta. Good evening, Joseph. Do you copy?
Howdy, Mike. I'm talking to you with our rescue boat. We got several CDs, but first time EIJ. I can hear you.
I'm glad you can hear me at all. You're a lot stronger than that. Maybe S7, S8, something like that. Totally copyable. When you first came on the night, probably 15, 20 over. But band wouldn't let us stay. Anyway, 7-3, just wanted to wave a hand.
Good, Mike. Anytime. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. Don't hesitate. Do it so hard.
Just for conversation's sake, Mike, because I know about where you're at up there. I'm almost down on the coast and definitely on the border down here. You're S9 down here, and Joe, you're probably 2 or 3 dB over S9.
Well, you said you were. It sounds good. You got a very good signal.
Yeah,
well, I got one of them radios like you got.
Over with 20 dB of attenuation in, so you take that for what it's worth. Real strong.
Just reflect, Joseph. After 10 or so years, I finally got one.
Well, I like them. I'm in a room for all running. My wife and I are good computers and we have our own.
There's other priorities sometimes, but finally it occurred, and we're going to cherish it for a while.